Hi guys, this story is about this young lady named Peach McIntyre. Oh, I'm telling you, this girl, got so many kids, a man that is not worth the pennies I'm wearing, and she keeps taking them back. So watch this story with me. Oh my God, I cannot make this up. Give me 1 second to refresh. Oh Lord. Let's go.
Would you document your entire life on the internet and throw shade on your loved ones just for views? Well, Peach McIntyre has shared every bit of her life online, and her stories are far from ordinary.
I want my kids to not think I care, and then I'm trying to learn how to cope. Back in the day, my only coping mechanism was I just want to die.
When a woman's fed up, I'm set to
wait,
my brother came and got me, and I'm just stuck there crying like a big old
She said the only coping mechanism that I want to
going broke due to a gambling addiction.
Out of here. No,
come spend a day with me as a girl who gambles every day for a living.
To facing eviction, the struggles only get darker over time. But let's take a look at how Peach became a millionaire and how she got started. Being too emotional, unhinged, and bossy all at once. What made Peach that way? Was it her traumatic childhood? Or is it just a show she's putting on for views?
Yeah.
Peach's mom and her didn't have the best relationship. Both of her parents were pharmaceuticals, and so they had good money. They drove Cadillacs. Her dad had 24 kids to 19 different mothers.
That's too many
Given
kids.
the amount of siblings and people involved in her life, she wasn't paid enough attention as a kid. And she also grew up without her father's presence that made much of her feel neglected by her parents. However, she was greatly loved by her great-grandma. She was popular, she knew her way around money, she used food stamps to buy water bottles at the supermarket and resell them to make money. During her popular high school era, she met Gregory, aka Wood as she calls him, who she found charming to marry and have 7 kids with him. She describes Wood as her first love. Peach then had her first child during high school. After a year she met Wood, and that was her first child while it was Wood's third child.
Oh, he was putting that wood on her.
Peach had strained connection with her parents. Unfortunately, her relationship with Wood wasn't how she wanted it to be either. Wood did not play his role right. He did not support Peach in any way that a father should provide.
Oh my God.
Even after witnessing his behavior after her first child, she decided to have more children with him.
See?
Despite being a single mother, Peach went to community college to finish her degree and become a social worker. After college, she worked as a social worker from approximately 2012 to 2018, primarily in Tampa, Florida. During these years, she was still with Wood and had 5 children with him. Running a household of 6 people, herself included, was far from easy. There was a point where Peach became homeless and Wood allegedly drove past his family while they were stranded at the bus stop.
Did y'all hear that? They said he drove past her, stranded at the bus station. What kind of man would do that? What? Girl, if you know what I know, you'll leave that man alone. It ain't that much love in the world. He could not do me like that. Girl, I'll be so mad. Ooh, Lord, I ran my blood pressure high already.
Stop. Years later, Peach worked as a realtor for a few years. She still makes real estate videos.
But that's one thing I can say about this girl. She be grinding. She was a social worker for 5 years. She worked as a, what do you say? Just a few minutes ago. But anyway, she did that job for a few years. She'll constantly, that girl be getting that money. That's one thing I can say about her. She be getting that money. She be getting that money. She ain't lazy with all them kids. Now, that's one thing that I do admire her for. I don't care what she go through. When she go through it, that girl gonna make that money and take care of them kids. I am telling you, I got one daughter. Just had her. I'm almost 50. My first baby, she's 4, and I'm 47. I can't hardly get her out the door to go to the gym. Less known than 7 kids. That her house be clean. Ooh, Lord. girl, you be doing it. That's one thing I will say, you be doing it.
However, she has let people know that she worked as a realtor previously and would never work as one again, and that she just enjoys making videos in the real estate niche.
Okay?
Wow.
So don't sweat it. If you are a felon and you want to get into real estate, go for it. All they can do is tell you no. And even if they tell you no, you can appeal the decision.
Throughout the years, she did various jobs to take care of her family until she started her own business. She founded Waste Language Inc. in 2014. She created this company to help people build their own businesses and create income streams online. Through Waste Language, Peach sold downloadable guides for $9 each that included vendor contracts, strategies, and step-by-step methods. She also sold affordable e-guides on topics like starting a waste trainer business, fixing your credit, writing your own book, and growing social media platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. She often hosted online Zoom classes where she talked about her own journey, strategies to go from food stamps to 6 figures. She later published a book, Get Out Your Feelings and Get This Money, giving her an estimated net worth of around.
And that she do. That girl, a realtor for some years. She did social work for some years. Now she a content creator. Girl, you still young. Don't let 40 hit you. I bet you ain't gonna be able to lift your legs.
Around $500,000.
Oh.
During the same time, she started a YouTube channel in 2019 where she talked about her lifestyle, saving money, and other strategies for practical living. However, her content strayed quite far from her original intention, and not in a good way. It all partly started with her Zoom classes.
It don't matter, they're still making the money.
Some viewers say her courses and Zoom sessions are a scam, claiming she just takes their money without giving anything valuable.
Let me tell you. That's why I stopped doing hair. And my twins stopped doing nails. Because people never satisfied. I don't care what you get them. If you can get them a lot of value or 1 inch of value, they still say if they just want to be a Karen and act stupid, it wasn't no value. You can't please everybody. That's why I stopped working with people and money, because money is a root to all evil, and people never satisfy. And I ain't got time. I got a bad attitude. Just like that girl drugged that young girl through her shop and cut her hair out because she didn't have her money. That's me. I'm telling you, I do the same thing, and I ain't got time. And if you say you don't have no money, I'm dragging you. 2, take that hair out, take it out, give me some scissors, cut that shit out, and get out. So that's why I quit. I ain't got time.
In return. Still, there are followers who genuinely enjoy her classes.
See?
Although opinions on this part of her business are mixed, there's another side to what she does that people speak badly about. And here, almost everyone seems to share the same negative opinion.
There's people making videos saying my password didn't work. How my password didn't work for you, but it worked for 211 other people. They were in the Zoom last night successfully. There's people making videos saying that I didn't get them nothing but a QR code and I'm unprofessional.
They be lying.
Listen, my website is automated. As soon as you purchase on my website, even my classes, we automatically email you a receipt with
That's
your
just
ticket. When you
ignorant
click on your ticket,
Karens.
it has all of the information to join classes. I have no reason to scam you out of $5.
Thank you.
When I have hundreds of other people paying me them same $5 that I gotta show up for.
That's so true.
All right, let's be clear with that.
Her journey on YouTube started with a grocery haul, and during this time she was a single mother handling 5 children. However, she was financially quite stable during this time. Her videos were well received initially for her strategies on grocery shopping and using food stamps to cut down costs. She was open
that
and
pantry look
transparent,
nice, girl. You need to
which
show
helped
me
her
how to do
viewers
that.
relate to most of her videos.
Nice.
And as a result, her views and subscribers
that?
kept growing steadily.
She be doing
Apple
good.
cinnamon oatmeal, our instant grits, our canola oil. That's all I cook with. I have 6.
Peach wasn't just giving financial advice. She was also presenting herself as a motivation to single mothers. Or so it seemed in her initial videos.
That's okay.
Say what's up, YouTube?
That's okay.
What's up, YouTube? So
Hey,
we are
baby.
getting ready to make our lunch. We're gonna have, what we having for lunch, Mac? What we having, gorgeous?
Pig in a blanket. Pig in a blanket.
So pigs in a blanket is a big deal in my house. Everybody.
Ain't that
Eventually, Peach's
hot
YouTube
dogs
channel
wrapped
was
up in
monetized, and even
like a
after
biscuit?
that, her content remained fairly consistent, with most videos focusing on food stamps, real estate, management, and money-making strategies.
Nice.
However, her content got pretty wild after it peaked. Meanwhile, she got some hate regarding her food stamp business, and that a lot of her viewers were shaming her for receiving food stamps. She made it clear that she pays taxes for everything,
Thank
and that she
you.
isn't ashamed of receiving food stamps or
That's
WIC
okay.
benefits.
Some of you want
Don't
to shame
be.
me for receiving food stamps and receiving WIC. Like, oh, my tax dollars. Guess what? I
Right.
pay taxes too, just like you.
Exactly.
I'm not ashamed of currently receiving
Me
food
either.
stamps or WIC benefits. Nobody on this platform is going to make me feel ashamed.
Thank
Black,
you.
white, Hispanic, Chinese.
Thank
nobody.
you.
I'm not gonna be ashamed of where I currently am in my life. I would be ashamed if I don't have food.
Thank
She's
you.
also explained that she's donated to various
Girl.
food pantries and has experienced both ends of the financial spectrum. Some of her viewers consistently tried to put her down, to which she responded with a video. This was one of her videos that her viewers were very supportive about.
Haters?
Besides her waist training programs, Peach also posted videos on her weight loss journey for women who are
See?
depressed and stressed. Most of her videos
Girl.
got a decent amount of views, but when she shared a video of herself breastfeeding in public, it blew up online.
See that?
Even though breastfeeding should ideally be normalized, it created a huge controversy and went
Why?
viral and ended up getting more than 5 million views.
See that?
She filmed this video while out with
See?
her family at Adventure Island, Tampa, breastfeeding her 5th baby. She added that she's breastfed all
But why is it so taboo? Why is it so taboo? Tell me, why is it so taboo to breastfeed? What's so taboo about breastfeeding? What's so... Oh, I'm sorry. Hush, hush about... Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to burp in your ear, okay? So what's so taboo about breastfeeding? The baby got to eat just like you got to eat. It's a titty. And everybody got one. Even if you're a man, you got a nipple and a chest too. I don't get it. What's so taboo about that? She's breastfeeding the baby. Milk. Make that make sense? Let that resonate. Like, y'all made her 6 million views because she was breastfeeding with a titty. Well, you made her titty 6 million views. That's more money in her pocket. So go ahead and be taboo if that's gonna make me some money, dummy. That's it. I don't get that.
all 5 of her children. As her popularity grew, so did her controversial side, and viewers weren't happy about it. Her videos and notions
never
were
gonna be.
consistently criticized on Reddit and other social media platforms. And by the end of the 5th year mark, Peach's channel was monetized.
There you
During this
go.
time, Peach was living in a project apartment in Tampa,
There you
Florida.
go.
Project apartments are primarily managed
There
by
you
the
go.
government to accommodate families from lower income brackets. She posted this video to break stereotypes and to remind people that no one should feel ashamed of where they live or come from.
Girl,
Your house dirty.
say that.
You don't work. You a welfare queen. And
Thank
that's
you.
not the truth. People who live in the projects, so they live in public housing, low income housing. They work, they pay rent just like everybody else. It might not be a lot of rent.
Girl.
Because it's what their family can afford.
I feel you because I lived in a project home once in my life too. I still pay rent, but it was just a little bit on my income based on me and my twins' income. As long as you stay clean and nice, your apartment decorated nice. Don't worry about the haters in the back in the back. Don't worry about the haters. Because haters gonna hate. Why haters hate? I don't know, and you will never know either, and I never know. But haters always gonna hate. They need to get the splinter out of their eyes before they judge somebody else. Because I bet you ain't cleaned your sheets yesterday. And I bet you ain't cleaned your kids' bed yesterday. I bet you bed bugs running around in your bed today. But you worry about me in the projects. Get you some business. And I'm going to leave yours alone. I got 9 months, 12 months to tend to mine, and 10 months to leave yours alone. There you go.
And it's a step up. We leave the living room area.
Peach was running a tight ship. Money was just enough for her to support a family of 5 children, 6 including herself. Even when she was walking on thin ice financially, she developed an interest in gambling, which only
Girl.
grew stronger as she became richer. You'll see more about this later in the video.
Oh, Lord. I cannot gamble. I don't like losing my money. You know what I call it? I call it a stand-up pimp. That's all a casino is a stand-up pimp. Just standing up, pimping you out your money. I can't do it because if you get money, by all means. But if I'm on a fixed income and I got a daughter that I'm a single mom too, I don't like to get broke because that means I don't have the things to buy for me and my daughter going in the casino, trying your luck, and it's never, you never gonna hit the jackpot. Never. So why gamble? No, that's the wrong way to do with your money. No.
In one of her videos, she says she probably got her gambling addiction from her father, who also allegedly had a gambling addiction.
That's true.
That's probably why I get my gambling habits from.
My sister got hers from my daddy,
And me and my sister
playing lotteries.
Gamble. I be in the casino. I be seeing my sisters on my daddy's side. They getting that gambling.
Although this seemed like a typical
said,
mom's getaway, something
She said, I be seeing sister on my daddy's side. They be in there gambling.
everyone needs once in a while, gambling eventually became a major part of her life. Just a day after she posted that video, she hit the 10,000 subscribers mark.
I see.
I'm literally about to cry. I got tears like welling up in my eyes. I am so
Congratulations.
happy. Like, oh my God, y'all just don't understand. This process was so hard.
Girl,
It was so hard.
I feel
was
you
about
because
to
I'm
give
struggling
up. I
myself,
swear I
trying to
was
be
stuck.
consistent.
Peach eventually
With
went
one
from being a
child,
single mom
and
to
you
featuring
doing
her
it
baby
with
daddy,
6,
aka
8,
Woods, in her
9.
videos. They started going grocery shopping together, having family dates, and taking vacations. She often talks about her absent father, who later passed away, and her strained relationship with her mother. Peach admits that she barely got to know her father. Given the number of children and baby mamas he had, it was almost impossible for her to build a relationship with him. Her past has certainly played a significant role in shaping the person she is today.
Because before my daddy got sick, y'all, I was on a live video and he rode up on his bicycle and I was like, oh, there go my damn daddy, and I ducked down. If y'all remember that live, I think that was like my first live stream. Y'all thought that was so funny, and so did I. Had no desire to want to deal with him at all
Until you
And now
get
he's
sick.
and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad about that. Like, what if I would have started talking to him that day instead of when he's sick?
Yeah.
For me, it's more of a psychological issue. Like, I don't want to be phony and start dealing with somebody just because they sick. Like, that's how I feel in my mind. Like,
No.
I don't want to deal with you just because you sick.
It's just, it is
She
what it
eventually
is.
decided to
You
give
want
it
to
a
get to know
shot
them
and
before you
called her
die.
father, but he didn't answer. So she drove by his place, and they ended up having a heartfelt 45-minute conversation. One
That's
that
so
helped her
nice.
reconnect not just with him, but also with herself. She said she wanted to start visiting him for 30 minutes to an hour each day, just
Nice.
to get to know him better,
Nice.
realizing she didn't even know his favorite color or food.
I say, look,
That's
my baby bought
okay.
me purple balloons, knowing that's my favorite color, and I did not know that. Okay, now I know. Daddy's favorite color is purple. Okay, hopefully you know my favorite color is pink. I say it all the time. He say he watch my channel.
Okay.
Oh, he's talking about his favorite food. He said his favorite snack is Reese's Pieces, Buttercup. Mess with me, I push you. Bang bang, choo choo train.
Come on, girl. Just check your thing. All right.
Why not?
While they were
Go
talking,
ahead.
his younger brother, her uncle, pulled up. Although she felt awkward, she walked over and hugged him tightly. And
That's
let's not
nice.
forget the classic question her uncle asked right away. What are you doing these days? Before leaving, she told him she'd start coming by every weekday morning after dropping off the kids just to check on him. While she was at it, she decided to invite all the women in her family for breakfast, hoping to establish some kind of sweet connection. In the meantime, Wood also started a YouTube channel called Every Day with Wood, which was doing quite well and eventually became eligible for monetization. 4 years after starting her YouTube channel and having a volatile relationship with Wood, Peach became pregnant again with her 6th child. Peach kept her previous...
You must be a fertile bunny. You got to be a fertile bunny. You popping them babies left and right, girl. I can't do it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, not me?
His pregnancy private
Sing it,
until the
baby.
baby was born, due to the negativity often spread by her family and some viewers. Even with a visible baby bump, she didn't admit she was expecting until after she gave birth to her 5th child. She also explained the real reason for keeping the pregnancy private. They weren't completely sure if the baby was healthy. Although Peach had no history of miscarriage, she was worried the baby might have special needs. Despite having a push and pull relationship with Woods, he showed strong support throughout this pregnancy. Given the emotional challenges that come with pregnancy, Peach decided she would face whatever happened privately without sharing any details.
Now, that was
especially
smart.
because this pregnancy felt so different from her others.
Now, that was smart because you don't need negative energy on you while you pregnant. Let's know that with a baby that might be disabled, because that stresses you out when people don't worry about all that. Just don't tell them. It ain't their business no way. So if you keep 20 babies a secret, that's your business. And you don't need to let nobody stress you out about it either. So good for you, honey. You know, if you want to tell it, don't. If you do, fine with me too.
The only way to determine if the baby was healthy was by getting an MRI scan, which Peach decided to do eventually. During the 32nd week, she went for another general appointment to the doctors. Soon after that appointment, she gave an update on the baby's situation.
The next thing he went over is with the piece that's missing in the baby's brain, which is the corpus callosum. I hope I'm saying it right. With the piece that's
I
missing,
butcher it too.
he said, with that, I'm trying to think. Oh, with that, what are the side effects? So it could cause a missing chromosome, where the baby can have Down syndrome and trisomy 18. I think I'm saying it right. Y'all got these medical terms jacked up.
It's
Don't
okay.
judge me. Judge me.
Your mama, there you go.
Also, it could cause seizures and it could cause blindness, amongst other things. So after birth, those are the things they immediately want to check for. So how I would get an MRI.
And by the 3rd of August 2021, Peach went into labor. Her 6th child, a baby boy named Wonderful, was diagnosed with a condition called agenesis of the corpus callosum.
Hi, Wonderful.
Although
Happy
Peach
birthday,
hasn't discussed
baby.
Wonderful's health condition in detail in her
Happy
other videos,
birthday,
she makes sure he
baby.
attends regular medical checkups and therapy sessions to monitor and support his development. A year later in 2021, she hit 100,000 subscribers. And just like any other content
good for
creator,
you.
Peach faced people
can't wait till I
stealing her
get there.
content, and she hated it just as much as the next person.
The reason why I am upset that bigger social media influencers and black gossip sites are posting my videos is because they're getting paid for posting
Thank you.
those videos.
And don't
Those
even
videos
credit
are
you.
making them thousands of dollars and it
Dirty?
makes me zero. If I would have reached out to those same companies and say, can you post my video? They would say, oh, you got to pay me thousands
See?
of dollars.
But you still in
Meanwhile,
mine.
after I already go viral on my own, you want to steal.
See?
That's what it is. Steal my video and post it and make thousands of dollars. Don't give me credit.
That's
Well,
right.
she wasn't
Don't
just
do
dealing
that,
with minor
y'all.
content creator troubles. She was also facing major
As
Mr.
we
Daddy issues, and
speak.
we're not talking about her father.
I'm sorry, y'all. As we speak, please credit the person video that you are doing. Now, I am going to give this young man credit for this video. I love his commentary. He do voiceovers. This him right here. He do voiceovers, and I love his content. So please check him out. He is great. I love it. I love every hours he do, and the people that he do is interesting. So I just want to get that credit, and I'm done. I just want to have to put that out there.
Wood's presence in the family has always lacked stability. He was around for some time after Wonderful's birth. However, they've allegedly not been together since then. She often complains that Woods has always dodged responsibility, and that he's doing the same to her yet again. And this is only the beginning of Peach's issues with Woods and their relationship.
He's so sorry.
We're still together, but we're parents. We have a bunch of kids. So, of course, we got to communicate. I'm happy that I answered the phone for him because I didn't know. This is the thing that kind of infuriates me. Hold on, baby.
Oh, I was about to say, that my daughter.
Why you couldn't do this?
I was going to say, that my daughter knocking on something. I just hear something. And I'm looking back at her. She up there bopping on the couch because she bopped when she about to go to sleep. That ain't her. It was her daughter. These kids. You ready to lay down? You ready to lay down? Okay. What I'm going to do, I don't want to stop it. Because I get off track. So enjoy. I'll be right back. Let me try to put her in the bed for a minute. I can't even get a whole hour in to do a commentary when you got kids. So I don't know how you doing it with 6, 8 babies. Girl, done made millions. Shit, I want to be like you when I grow up. So I'm going to exit me out and enjoy until I'll be back. All right, I love y'all.
Why couldn't you help yesterday and the day before yesterday and the day before that? Now that I say, oh, I'm done with you and all this stuff after the drama, now in the day you want to help. I don't know, I don't know if this is an all men thing or just a my man thing. Like, it's kind of giving you your mama's son. Let me just say that. For lack of kinder words, you your mama's son. But it is what it is. The doctor is closed right now on lunch break. So at 1, I'm going to call them again. And then we still got to drop her off to get her hair done. We still got to go see the baby. But
Some people certainly enjoy being in toxic relationships. However, I haven't seen anyone enjoy it as much as Peach does. If you're wondering why, she got pregnant by Woods again, making this her 7th child with him. She went through an emergency C-section alone while Woods was in charge of their 6 other children. Peach's mom and brother were also helpful during this pregnancy.
To my mom, shout out to my mama for getting off work to watch my children. After that,
this was her first C-section. The baby apparently stopped moving, and she had to go through an emergency C-section before anything affected the baby. She hasn't seen her baby after the birth since they transferred to a different hospital. While she and Woods were still having problems in their marriage, having another child with him changed absolutely nothing. The problems in Peach's marriage continued, and she almost felt like a married single parent, as she was holding the family together while going through postpartum and managing 7 children mostly by herself. She often complained about how inconsistent Wood is.
To cry, I feel like I just need me a good snot booger tears cry just because I feel overwhelmed. Like, my life would be so much easier if my husband would just pull his weight consistently. Keyword is
but he ain't gonna do that, so dump him.
Fuss and cuss for you to do right by me and your kids, and then you won't leave me. You won't.
And you shouldn't have to do that. You should have to fuss and cuss and kick, scream, nothing when you the breadwinner of the house. He ain't doing it no way. But use you out of your money, girl. I cannot have no man around. Like I told one of my friends that used to stay with me, I can do bad by myself. Oh, his feelings was so hurt when I said that. It's the truth. Do bad by yourself. Why I'm gonna do bad and you are actual man? He is a genius. Literally a genius. Literally can do anything in the world and lazy. I cannot have a sorry man laying on my bed, sleeping and eating all day, and you ain't contributing no food. You ain't contributing to no light bill. You burning my lights. You ain't contributing to no toilet. You putting smish all on my toilet. I gotta clean up. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. kick rocks, and then kick them dirt your ass out of here. I cannot deal with a sorry man, and I don't see how you do either. Whatever floats your boat, I can't do it.
Don't just be like, you know what, this ain't what I want, and leave. You say this is what you want, but your actions don't consistently.
There you go. So he ain't gonna do.
My actions consistently prove that this is what I want. So it's just overwhelming, and then we're in debt. We're in debt now, and I have to come up with all this money.
See that?
I can't take a break, and my husband don't want to work. He don't want to.
He in debt because you.
He don't want to work his car
He using you.
He don't want to start a new business venture. Like, it's just like
Wood's intentions were
Hell
clear.
no.
He wanted no responsibilities, neither emotional nor financial. Although he had his own channel, he posted no videos. He didn't run his car wash company. He didn't want to take up any work and take care of the family either. This naturally fell on Peach and took on the full responsibility of providing.
I blame you, Peaches. I blame you. I ain't gonna blame him. I blame you. You know why? That's your fault. That's your fault. Because you babied that man. You popping babies from him. He there when you want sex. He there but when you want to leave him, he knock you up. He there when he want to get at that table and let the standing pimp get your money. He there every time he need to go shopping or be with a woman. He there. But he can't help you with them kids. He can't work. He can't do this. He can't do that. He ain't good for nothing but a good night. And that ain't good enough for me.
For her family. While Wood wasn't providing financially, to fuel things, he also had gambling.
Well, he don't really want to do nothing but gamble. I haven't been gambling like that. Like, I'm taking a break from gambling.
You can't gamble because he's gambling for you.
So it's frustrating right now the way my life works, and I don't care. Like, I know y'all be saying, stop telling your business on the internet, and a marriage is sacred, and this and this.
No.
Listen, I'm telling my life, my truth. This is my
There
story.
you go.
I'll stop telling it when I'm ready to stop.
Thank you.
If it's causing more problems in my marriage, then so be it. But look how long I've been silent.
Exactly.
About what I've been going through privately. Y'all don't know the half.
Thank you.
And ain't shit changed. So
thank you.
whatever, I'm gonna talk about it. It makes me feel better. It makes me heard. And sometimes he watch my videos and he finally get it. So
I
this is
can't
what works
tell.
for me. Watch the damn show. Okay, don't tell me not.
While Peach could potentially make at least 10 grand a day, she couldn't focus on work as much as she.
Oh boy, 10 grand, 10,000 a day. That would be so awesome right now if I could make 10,000 a day. I wouldn't have no worries. I wouldn't have no worries. Everything would just be good. But on the other hand, let me take that back, because God don't give it to people that is not ready for it. Because money come with problems. Yes, they do. They come with major problems. Because soon as you get money, your sister, your mama, uncle, brother, you done work hard 24 hours a day, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years a day. And everybody want your money that you work hard for. Stressing you about, you can take your face, you get up on this time and you don't want this and you don't want that, and your mama need a house, this, and you ain't gonna, that's what, you ain't gonna help your sister. Y'all better get the hell out of my face, and I'm doing all the work. That's the only thing I hate about getting money. You have to take care of the whole family and they kids and they kids and they man. When you get money and try to make you feel bad because you're making the money. It's your money. Nobody shouldn't get a dime. See, but when it comes to money, more problems. It's simple as that. So I know God ain't gonna give it to me, because I'll be the stingy bitch in America. I work hard for the y'all better get out of my face.
She wanted to because she had to take care of her family. Well, Peach was running on just 2 to 4 hours of sleep. Woods would be getting
get
his
the whole
proper
bag?
sleep and meals, acting like he owed nothing to anyone. Earning and providing for the family was never a problem for her. However, having to take care of her family while also managing her business and work was a real struggle. Even if he wanted to be a stay-at-home dad, she had no problem with that. She would take care of the children in the home if he were providing, and that's all she seemed to expect from Woods.
Right.
However, he had his own schedule and would wake up at odd hours, which disappointed Peach. While she took...
See, if I had a woman like her, I would do everything she asked me for when she making that money. You cannot get that. Oh, I'm excused. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just burping up. I would work. I would do everything that she asked me to do. If she the breadwinner, you don't get women like that. Take care of everything. And all you gotta do is take care of the kids while I work. I would do everything. Everything. If you go out there and make that money, I'll take care of the kids. That's me. I would take care of the kids. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And I ain't getting on nobody, clocking in nobody's job. I'm there with bells on.
care of her children, she also had to upload videos on YouTube, record classes, and work on her ebooks. She was driven to the brink, with no choice but to keep working in order to pay the bills. Her content revolves around her day-to-day life, for which she needs sufficient energy to engage her audience.
Thank you.
But why does Peach stay in her dysfunctional relationship? Peach's business has allegedly been quite stressful for her, and she even reached a point where she almost decided to stop teaching and taking those classes altogether.
Don't do
the
that.
amount of effort she put into building her platform was the only reason she decided not to give up.
Thank
and
you.
instead try to sort things out with her husband for a better future.
Get
Does
rid of
she
him.
even have a choice to quit?
Get rid of him.
Even if she does, can she really guarantee a safe future for her family?
No.
Would this really help their marriage get back on track?
Hell no.
I know I'm not the only person going through this. I would love for my marriage to work, and maybe with a nanny and all that, my marriage will work. But when I get my nanny and I get the maids coming back to our house, I'm going to stay focused. I'm not spending every day with Wood. I'm going to be by myself just how I am right now. I'm going to be by myself, and I'm going to be dedicated. It's like, God, I promise this time, I'm going to give it all I got for real. I'm not going to try to bring nobody else with me.
I can't tell. You ain't got rid of him yet.
But I can't quit. Ain't nobody coming to save me.
That's true.
Ain't nobody coming to save my kid.
That's true.
I have to save myself, so I'm gonna go home
That's-
and cry. I told my kids, like, I'm not coming with y'all. Y'all go, y'all have fun. I just went and spent time with them eating. And even when we was eating, I couldn't really enjoy the moment because I'm still like, I need to work. That's all I want to do. I just want to work. If I could work for the rest of this month like a slave, we could live like a king.
Can live like a king and a queen. Yes, ma'am.
The money problems, they would disappear. They would disappear
Agree.
if I could just work. And the only way I could really work is if I know my kids good.
Yep.
And I
Yep.
feel like my kids ain't getting what I want them to have.
It's okay. You working at it.
She posted a follow-up right after that video, and one of the things she mentioned was that her husband was no longer around.
But it's
See?
currently 12:50 in the morning.
Boy.
Mind y'all, I got up at 5 a.m. yesterday morning, and I have yet to go to sleep. I have wonderful right here, phenomenal right here, amazing right here,
She got all the
gorgeous
kids.
right here, choice is
She
sitting
got
here
all the
by my feet
kids.
on my other phone.
What she say the name was? Hold on. What? I'm sorry,
And my
y'all. Hold on one
husband's gone.
second.
My other two kids are upstairs.
Oh, hold on one second. What am I doing?
My
Why is it
husband's
dark?
gone. This is what I'm going through. This is what I'm going through. This is what I'm mad about. Like, as soon as I come
I just
home,
told you.
he gone.
But that's not all. Peach was willing to pay her husband
Wait a
$10,000 to care for their children so she could work without having to keep her worries about them in the
Oh
back
my
of her mind.
God. He said that she was willing to pay her husband $10,000 for 1 week. No, baby. I'm just doing the reaction. for 1 week, and I bet you his lazy ass couldn't even do that either.
It was about time Peach realized she was either blinded by Wood's love, which hardly seemed real, or had given him too much freedom to take advantage of her. This seemed to be a popular opinion among many of her viewers, judging by the comments under this video.
So Peach Patch, let's discuss me paying my husband $10,000 to watch our 7 children for 8 days while I work. So the reason,
girl, you need a nanny?
This wasn't the only video she uploaded explaining her struggles in her marriage. It only shows how her relationship with Woods has progressively worsened. Given what she's going through, she's never confirmed why it seemed almost impossible for her to leave Woods behind so far.
Peach
Them
Patch,
penis?
this stuff is so
That boss?
challenging. My marriage is so
That's all he good for.
challenging. It's so frustrating because I keep giving it all I got. All I got. And this man's still not giving me bare minimum, and I still love him.
Kick
And
his
I
ass to the
still keep
curb.
hoping that he realizes what he has, the
He
opportunity
ain't gonna
he
never.
has, the person that he has,
No,
and he gets it together. And every day,
never.
almost every day,
Nope.
let me change that. Every day, it's a letdown.
It's evident that
There
Peach's
you go.
children care more about her than Woods ever does. Having to pay their own father to take care of his children can never truly be justified, regardless of
no.
the different explanations she gives on TikTok.
All my
Exactly.
kids are still home. My husband came home from the casino last night at like 1:20 a.m.
Sorry.
I woke him up at 8:20 a.m. Like, hey, better get your kids. All the kids woke, which is what I want. I wanted them on a schedule. Everybody is woke. He sleep. Get up and get your kids. Get your day started. I just want to stay home all day and edit videos. And
Exactly.
clean up and just relax, think, clean. When I gotta come wake you up, we already fucking with my energy. We already
Hell
getting off
yeah.
task. Remember.
Hell yeah. Because I'm tired with one girl, one baby. I'm tired with one girl.
I'm paying you $10,000 to watch your own children to my standards. That's the purpose of me getting
couldn't
you the
even
money,
do
so it could be
that.
to my standards. You need to get up.
Woods apparently seems unmotivated and unambitious despite the opportunities and support he was given. He still chose to loaf around. Little did he realize that Peach would eventually fall out of love with him, and that he would never have the same bond with their kids as Peach does, since he was never around to genuinely care for them.
Right.
Peach certainly seems to have set her boundaries so low that she's willing to work as much as she can, even running at just 2 hours of sleep, if her husband were even the least bit cooperative. This is clearly a toxic relationship, because
Very.
Wood seems to play the reliable husband at times, only to let her down repeatedly. This could be a significant reason why she can't let go of him. Breaking free from a toxic cycle of push and pull is easier said than done. Peach's
Shit.
ambition to never go broke again shows that she's strong-willed.
Look at him. Look at him.
However-
Look. I ain't talking about you, girl. Look at I got a bowl. He didn't getting fat. Watch them that stomach. You up there eating all that girl food, and at the casino you need to get in the gym. Look at them bowl of food now. That's all he good for. Them sack packs, them balls, and that's it. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute, girl. Hold on. Ooh, see what I'm saying? Hold on, girl.
Is staying in this relationship without trying to fix it really worth all her effort, as well as her physical and mental health?
$1 a day. I have not hit that mark yet because you
What?
frustrating me. And I keep trying to let it not frustrate me. Like, okay, he won't step up with the kids, I'll do it myself. But then I need to be out making content.
Exactly. How you gonna make
When I'm with
content
my
and you got a
kids,
lazy
I wanna
ass
be
man can't help you
present
with
in the moment
kids?
with my kids, but I gotta work because I don't put myself
You're welcome.
up out of poverty, and I refuse to.
I don't
dump
want to go back broke.
his
I don't
pot.
want food stamps ever again in my life. I don't want WIC. I don't want Medicaid. I don't want to live in the hood. I don't ever want to be broke again. I want to get my business to the point of making at least $30,000 a day. I know that I am fully capable. I have done it before. I just got my kids as being a barrier. And I got a husband that just won't step up. I interviewed 3 nannies yesterday. I know for sure I'm going to have a nanny by the end of this month. I actually was trying to plan a trip to take my husband on a vacation with me. I said, you know what, tomorrow we just gonna go somewhere for one day just to be alone and see if we really like
I ain't
each
taking
other.
him nowhere.
But after what
To a
happened
pie
this morning,
factory.
I said, you know what, I've been wanting to take a solo vacation.
Is Peach bipolar or is it Woods? She posted a video that
She
contradicts her
bipolar.
claims about Woods being inconsistent and not taking accountability for their family and children just 3 days before the full-on rant session we just saw. Is this her way of seeking attention and racking up views by talking about her screwed-up marriage?
Yep, that
I am
too.
heading home because I have 2
That part.
classes to teach. My first one is my mindset class, and then the next one is my regular mindset and content class. We have 18 more sessions left. I do that class every single day from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. But hey, hustles don't stop. We keep going. One thing I do love about me and my husband, we're great at co-parenting. Even in the relationship with each other, like, we're great with switching who need to be who for the kids. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy Daddy getting back on track to make my job easier. Like, I can go out here and hunt like a lioness and bring it all home for my husband.
Did Wood truly change his entire personality in just 3 days? Or was she simply pretending that her marriage and relationship with him were finally on track?
Yep.
She later posts a video talking about how everything's suddenly in perfect order and Woods is being so supportive.
She
But
bipolar.
whether it's truth or just pretension, who can really say? What's interesting is that she posted this just a day later, still within the same timeline as the video you just watched. She later
Girl.
justifies why she puts up with Woods when she gets no support of any kind from him, neither emotional nor financial.
Let me tell y'all something. I love my husband.
She
I
had to
love my
break that
husband.
down in syllables.
I love my husband. I don't care if
Sorry,
he's right
yes.
or wrong. I still love him. He make me cry. I be on here mad.
He always
And I
gonna
be
do
saying I'm
that.
leaving him and I'm tired. And when I say that, I mean it. But I go back because I love him. I tolerate so much because I love him. You can say, well, that just means you don't love yourself. Okay, Ian. I still love him.
Peach says she believes in Woods' potential and that he could do so much
What love got to do and got to do with it? What's love? We ain't gonna do nothing but pop you up with babies. That's all he good for. And a little good nights. Wait. Let that resonate. Make that make sense. That's all he good for. Love don't pay no bills. You might do love him, but is it worth it? Hell no.
more. Peach later uploads a video where she talks about trying to save her marriage and openly confirms she's been dealing with marital issues. So far, though, it looks like she's the only one trying right now.
So
Yep.
because my husband is trying with me with the kids this day, I decided I'm gonna try with him within our marriage and try to give him something he wants, which is a hot meal and a clean house. And
She said, if you want a hot meal and a clean house when he can't even help me watch the kids, girl, you got to be bipolar. What's wrong with you? Kick his ass to the curb.
some good energy. I had been praying that whole day, praying over my house, praying over my husband, praying over my marriage, praying over myself, just praying, hoping that I have a breakthrough. I'm not going to have a breakdown. I'm going to have a breakthrough. I'm not going to break down. I'm going to boss. up. Now somebody
If
gonna say
he
Peaches.
stop
So
being a
yeah, here's what
sorry
people had
ass,
to say in
you
the
gonna have a
comments.
nervous
And this is how our
breakdown.
viewers felt after watching that one. Not to mention Wood's ongoing struggles with gambling. As if things weren't already complicated, there's also Wood's gambling issue. It's not only Wood's that Peach struggles with. Her relationship with her mother is also strained. According to Peach, buying expensive presents for her grandchildren feels pointless if her mother isn't ready to spend quality time with them.
I'm so sick of y'all saying, forgive your mom. That's still your mom. I'm not mad at her. The truth is still the fucking truth. If I want to make music about my life, if I want to write a book about my life, if I want to write a poem about my life
Step
for a
on.
motherfucking Facebook status, I will do such. It is the truth. Ain't nobody walking around lying on you. Everything you say don't be the truth. What part was the fucking lie?
That part.
Ain't nobody walking around.
She confirmed that she never abruptly cut ties with her mother without a valid reason. But after multiple chances, she witnessed the same patterns repeat, reminding her why she chose to distance herself in the first place. If you're wondering what the real problem is between Peach and her mother, beyond just her not being the best grandmother, here's what it's really about.
So my mom just called me today. This is a status I made on Facebook. Catch y'all up to speed. My mom just called me and asked, why do you keep making videos about me? I answered, I'm not making videos about you. I'm making my music and telling my story. She
Right.
said,
Peach not only had an ignorant father, but also an equally neglectful mother. Peach's mother denied being neglectful and even had the audacity to call Peach a liar about the whole situation, and there's more to it. On top of everything, Peach paid her mother $4,000 to look after her kids, and an extra $1,000 for an extra day, even though her mother babysat her sister's children without charge.
I can't make
See?
this up. I cannot make this up. Like, and for those of you who keep saying, you need to forgive your mama was there when you had your baby. I have forgiven my
One
mama
time?
several times, but she keep doing like this. I could tell my story. You just made a video last year about what your daddy did to you, and you're 50, and I told her that on the phone. You in your 50s still talking about what your daddy did to you as a child. But when I bring up how you treated me and what you did to me as a child, oh, I'm a liar. So you a liar.
It don't
You both
look
liars,
good.
huh? If my thing ain't happened, you was the best parent in the world, then the thing with your daddy ain't happened, and he was the best parent in the world. You don't like how that sound or feel, do you?
Right.
Instead of you just admitting the truth, and even in adulthood, it's still the same. I just paid you $4,000 to watch my children while I went out of town, and gave you another $1,000 to watch them for one day, so I could clean my house and fix my new couch. And you still took my sister kids with you for free. The same issues, you not changing. You keep doing the same thing to me. I don't take it personal
$4,000.
anymore. Like, I'm not gonna revert my story. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm lying. No, this is the truth. You was a...
Now, one thing I love about her, she is not going to use you. If she needs to pay for a babysitter, she does pay for a babysitter. See, she offered to pay her husband $10,000 and gave her mama $5,000 for 1 week to babysit. She is a good person, far as financially with paying people, because she know the things she needs to be done right, and she don't mind spending that money. That's what I love about her. Even though she letting that man use, I love that she gonna pay them bills, because she love her kids and she love herself. She love her job. She love what she do. She just need the help. That's it.
Yes, mom. You still a ass grown up. You and my daddy was ain't parents. It's the truth. You made me bathe in your dirty bath water. You didn't say that part was a lie. Why me? Why not Drill? Why not El? I'm not talking to my mama no more. I'm done with my mama.
Although what Peach's mom did to her was wrong, people have mixed opinions about Peach dragging her mother on the internet like this. Peach later explains why her mother treats her differently than she does her sister. And if you're
Girl.
wondering whether her mother had more than one baby daddy, you wouldn't be wrong. On top of that, her father wasn't present for the birth of any of his children except Peach. For context, he reportedly has over 20 children with different women. Nevertheless, this does not excuse her from taking out her trauma on her daughter. Might this be a generational pattern of neglect, where parents
Yeah.
overlook the consequences their actions have on their kids?
Don't come
And
in
this was
camera.
Peach's mother's reply.
Mama don't want
After a
to.
while, you get tired.
Hold on.
You just get tired. You'll expect stuff from people off the streets. You'll expect people off the street to attack you, not your own child. When you used to work, I used to make you pay bills. Oh, child. When? I want to know when. And you talking about you ain't have a ride home from work. I'm the one that took you to work. I'm the one that picked you up at work from work at night. Not no baby dad. Took all my dolls and threw them in the way and told me to go find a boyfriend. That's a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. But I'm finna address this because she's telling a lie. She telling a lie. I never took no baby dolls and threw any. I never took no baby dolls and threw them in the garbage and told her to go find a boyfriend. That's a lie. That is a lie right there. Come say, did you bathe her in dirty water? If you look at my video, you see how clean I am. What I look like bathing a child in my dirty water. My son said, Mama, why would you listen to that? When we stayed in the house, remember, you ain't never have a bathtub. You always had a shower. I mean, never, like I said before, I never apologize for a lie. Never apologize for no lie. But I can take accountability for anything that I have done wrong. And anything that I have done wrong to one of my kids, I have apologized to them before. But I'm not finna keep apologizing. I'm not gonna do that.
Yet again, people had varied opinions. Some supported Peach, while many others took her mother's side, accusing Peach of capitalizing on her and coming up with different stories against her. And the lore Peach has of her mother makes it even worse, given how she denies all those allegations. But stick around, here's a load of even more traumatic events. By the second part of the video, she called her mother out by her name, and it came across as completely disrespectful. Even if she wasn't treated right, she still needs to learn to make peace with her past.
Second part of the video, my mama say, all my childhood trauma started when I get with Wood. My job been with Wood since I was 16. That's when all my trauma starts. I had a perfect childhood, a perfect relationship with my mama until I get with Wood when I'm 16. That's what she said in this video. When I get with Wood, that's when it starts. But let's remember, I tried to kill myself when I was 8 years old. I tried to hang myself at my auntie house when I was 8 years old when y'all kept calling me Big Bertha, Big Good, Big And you up there telling everybody my neck dirty. Peaches got that dirty. Come here. Your neck always dirty. And you scrubbing my neck with alcohol and soot is red. In front of everybody laughing. And you talking about how dirty I am.
Don't make no
Woods
sense.
allegedly assaulted her mother, even though Treasy only wanted the best for Peach. From the very beginning, when she met him at 16, it was clear Woods wasn't the right one. However, it didn't end there. Treasy called the cops on him, and to make things worse, Peach didn't press any charges, even though he had literally jumped on her mom.
So yes, Wood hit my mama in the head with in her face. Actually, she had like a black eye or something. I don't know. He did. He threw the bottle at her and hit her. He didn't just walk up and bam. He threw it and it hit her. And I'm not justifying what he did. After this, my mom and them called the police. Wood went to jail. They called him downstairs. He went to jail. And
Lord.
she pressed charges. I wouldn't press charges on him.
She ain't gonna do that.
What ends up happening is he's facing, I think, like 20-something years. My mom like, she don't care. My mom was staying with me at the time because she was trying to buy a house. So she was supposed to stay with me to save her money. I didn't need her help with anything. I could handle my bills. And I was working, and all she did was pick my kids up, and I had to come straight home from work and get the kids, etc. Well, when my mom put Wood in jail, I kept talking to him. Trauma bond, right? I keep talking to him. I love him. I feel like he loves me. He loved me more than my mama loved me, right? When I'm 16 and I got a job, my mama won't come get me from work. Wood got to come get me. I'm like calling her. I ain't coming to get you. Make him come. She won't come pick me up. She stopped buying me stuff. Like, I've been dependent on Wood since I was 16. And he ain't been that much to depend on. I ain't gonna lie. Really just been dependent on
At least she ain't in denial.
Peach isn't ready
That's
to
for
let go of
sure.
her mother's past, but the hold Wood has on her is deeply concerning. She knows she's in love with the wrong man, Yet she makes no effort to change things, not
Thank
even
you.
for herself. Peach literally documented every moment of her breaking down mentally, and a lot of subscribers seem to agree with it. And it doesn't seem to be a one-time occurrence. After almost 20 years of breaking up and making up, Peach finally decided to divorce Wood.
That lady divorcing her husband and she got 7 kids. So I woke up extra early so I could do gorgeous hair. I washed it last night and blow dried it. That way I could style it this morning. I was looking on Instagram. Children putting on clothes, children crying for me, children that don't want to get from by me. That's gorgeous. So I'm braiding her hair to the best of my abilities. I finally picked Phenomenal up and just put him in my shirt because he is acting up. I'm bouncing him, talking to him like, okay, it's okay, KK job, Poppy. He finally goes to sleep.
Honestly, being a single parent is way better than dealing with a toxic partner.
Thank
especially
you.
when everything else in life already feels
Thank
like too
you.
much. Technically, even after a divorce,
Hold up, wait a minute. And he ain't never lied. It is like I'm a single mama. Her daddy ain't ish either. So I'd rather be single and take care of my child than have a man laying next to me sleep all day. No. I could do bad by myself. And that's the truth.
father should never neglect his responsibilities toward his children. However, Wood has never shown much care for them and likely won't in the future either. This leaves Peach in a position where she has to raise her children on her own while also trying to grow her business, which can be mentally exhausting.
Very.
Just when you think
Because
it's
I can't
over,
even get
her
one
story
video through.
takes an even wilder turn. It's about to get insanely dramatic and ugly.
Oh my God, I am in shock. This man real deal in here buying him shoes.
I knew
He
he was
ain't
gonna
called
be
his kids. He ain't asked that they need nothing. I'm in here spending my hard-earned money buying 7 kids, clothes and shoes, and this nigga in here buying his own stuff, shoes and clothes.
That's your fault. That's
I
your
wish this
fault.
was
I don't blame nobody but you.
I am really in disbelief. Like,
Mom, I have to check my.
I want to cry. Everything I done did for this man, you just got paid. You don't call us. You really just. My baby birthday was Friday. You ain't buy him no gift. Lord.
She seems way too calm, like she's already done with Wood mentally. Well, that's what it looks like for now anyway. And when she ran into him, he didn't seem to care about anyone, and he wouldn't even consider buying his kids some shoes, which clearly broke her. At this point, he's giving her just enough reasons to truly resent him.
That lady divorcing her husband and she got 7 kids. So after running into my husband and him not giving a f, buying my kids nothing, laughing he can, me and my kids continue to shop.
That said, many are questioning whether this whole divorce storyline is staged, given that he appeared in the latest video too.
It depends on where I'm going at in the mall, but they're both conveniently located. And when we walk outside, guess who we see? Mr. Wood. Wood done went to Marshall's after I done cussed him out and called them all kinds of deadbeats. He done went to Marshall's and got the kids some stuff. Now, I didn't even know Marshall sells stuff like this, but he say he went to Britain Plaza. The Marshalls by our house, they don't got nothing good no more.
This wasn't the only video, and it appears he's been staying at her place all along, even if she says otherwise.
That lady divorcing her husband and she got 7 kids. Today, I just feel like a dummy. This is the media stand I got out of Sam's Club, and this is my husband looking at the instructions, trying to see what he got to put together, which is nothing because it came put together. He's also cleaning off the couch. We went shopping at Walmart. They finally restocked hangers so we can hang up clothes. And I just feel mad, resentful, and dumb because not too long ago, we just got paid on August 21st.
Little does she realize that her children are watching every move she makes. Is she about to repeat the traumatic cycle by not prioritizing her children's mental health?
So my husband did spend a night last night, but he didn't go to sleep until about 3:30 a.m.
And yes, that's Woods on the couch sleeping, if you're wondering. By now, there are suspicions about Wood having an affair out of marriage, and nothing's been confirmed so far. But hang tight. It's about to get juicier.
So my husband, he been out of our house, I think, for about 12 days, almost 2 weeks. He just came back.
The way I got Wood out of our house was Wood car broke. When his car broke, he blamed me for breaking it because it broke when I was driving it. I'm like, Wood, it's not a big deal. You have a warranty. I bought an extended warranty when I bought your truck. Just go to the dealership. He was so mad because I can't drive his car anymore. Went to the dealership. They said it would take 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Somebody said they could do it right away, but they couldn't. When Wood went to take his car to the dealership to get fixed, I didn't come pick him up. He went to his mama's house, and I said, you know what? You just need to stay there. I'm sick of this, right? I prayed this man out of my house. I kept asking God, God, please give me an out. I'm so sick of this relationship. God, please, God, please. And God gave me an out, and I took it. But like a dummy, he done got his car fixed. His truck is fixed now, and he back at my house, right?
Not only that, even if he earns money from YouTube, he allegedly doesn't use it to pay the bills. Instead, he spends it all at the casino and relies on Peach to cover all their household expenses.
Wood got paid from YouTube. Real video. That man did not give a about us. Wood came to the casino and lost all of his money.
Moreover, he never calls or even acknowledges his family's existence unless he runs out of money. And apparently this isn't a one-time occurrence. She decided to prioritize her mental health, peace, and energy, and to stop entertaining any more of Wood's drama. She sounded genuinely exhausted by his presence.
I'm tired of getting robbed, man. I'm tired of getting robbed for my most valuable resource, which is my energy. I'm so sick of this. I gotta walk away from this relationship.
To answer the question we've all been wondering, whether Peach is gonna repeat this toxic cycle with Wood, she finally opens up about her thoughts.
At the current moment in my life, I'm trying to divorce my husband. I'm trying to leave Wood, and I'm trying to leave him for good. I realize, like, the relationship isn't healthy. It hasn't been healthy for years.
And you know this.
But I love him. I still love him.
Peach tried everything to hold things together with Wood, but it wasn't until much later that she realized the relationship was slowly destroying her peace of mind and her public image.
I tried my hardest. I tried to be soft. I tried to get my nails done, my hair done. We got the nanny, we dating, we traveling, and it still wasn't enough. I done been tough, cussing, fussing. Still wasn't enough.
Girl, that means he just simply don't like you. What other way can I say that? I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. And I definitely ain't gonna sugarcoat you. He literally don't like you. Because if you don't want a casserole cooking woman, he don't want you when you cussing him out. He don't want you when you getting feminine and pretty and dressing up. He strictly just don't like you, period. And leave that man alone before he rob you blind and you ain't gonna show enough at nothing when he gone.
It's like, when you gonna realize you just will never be enough for the wrong person.
As convincing as she sounds throughout the video about realizing that Wood has never been an ideal partner, it's Peach at the end of the day, and her stunts to gain traction have always been a thing. No one's quite sure if this is just another case of those or if she's finally being real for once.
I feel like at this particular season, he's a bum, and he's choosing to be a bum. He's choosing to be neglectful to his wife and his children. He's choosing to be selfish and have a pity party and be a user.
Oh. She said, and a user. See that? That's what I've been saying all through this video. And then you know he is a user. And still let him use you. Make that make sense? Let that resonate for a minute. Like my saying, you can use me as long as you don't misuse me. You can use me as long as you don't misuse me, because I ain't going for it.
Peach is only looking for a heartbreak, and that she's emotionally numb to the abuse throughout the years, it wouldn't potentially seem new to her, given how she's provided this space for Wood to think it's okay for him to be consistent with the way he's treating her.
He like, you ain't gonna leave me no way. I know if I come back, you're gonna take me back. I know if I do die.
And it's only fair if she breaks the cycle.
I asked him, could he take the kids to Urban Air for me? And he didn't want to take them. He went back to sleep. I'm done. So I told him,
You been said
I'm
that
done.
a
Like, we
thousand
just need to
videos ago.
separate. This marriage isn't working. You just need to leave. Get out my house.
She later addresses some of her viewers who talk about her and retell her story in an even more twisted way, which really bothers her.
I can't stand that. When I get on the internet and I see all these videos of y'all trying to tell my life story better than me. Who was not there. I was.
Girl. Now you know people gonna tell your life story like it's them. Cause they ain't got no business of their own. That's why.
This time she met Wood at the casino to exchange vehicles, and yes, Wood was gambling, and he's definitely addicted. Peach only fuels his addiction by continuing to give him money to enjoy it. Although she often speaks negatively.
Girl, you is a enabler. And you happy with him using you.
About Wood, it seems she could never truly let go of the first love of her life, considering everything she still does for him, despite their complicated relationship and a divorce on top of it all.
And then he lost that back. And then I reached down in my purse and I gave him some cash so he could have a blast. I am a part of the problem.
Yeah,
I
you
am
dummy.
I keep saying, I ain't going to help him no more. I'm done with him. And then when we get in the casino, here you go, Wood. Try to get it back, Wood. You got this, Wood. And Wood lose all his damn money and all mine.
Wood consistently came up with reasons to stick around. It was either some kind of work or simply boredom and having nowhere else to go. Was he making weak excuses to stay close to his family? Or did he just not have enough money to head back to the casino? Peach then addresses another significant part of her life, the reason behind her multiple pregnancies. If you've been following the video so far, you've probably noticed the pattern. She always seems to get pregnant whenever she tries to leave Wood. It took her a while, but she eventually realized she was experiencing reproductive abuse.
So let's talk about it. I recently learned about reproductive abuse. I didn't know that was a thing. It's funny because every time I be trying to leave my husband, I get pregnant. And I tell myself, oh my God, I'm pregnant. That means I need to stay with him.
Besides that, Peach also realized how draining Wood's presence was. His energy had no positive impact on her and only made her feel trapped. Although Peach is a strong woman and a mother to 7 children, she always cuts slack when it comes to Wood and becomes vulnerable enough for letting him abuse.
Just like men say, you trapped me. You trapped me. You trapped me. He ain't do me and do the tracking too. Cause he's literally set up that trapped you too. Every time you wanted to leave him, he got you pregnant. So that's what he doing. He tracked cause he know you love them balls. He know you got money. He know you not gonna leave him. And he know the more kids you have, the more you think he need helps, and he know he gonna keep you around every time he knock you up. I wouldn't allow him to do that to me, because I bet you if he didn't want the kids, he would not allow you to keep having babies by him. I would have been got my tubes tied, second baby, because you're not gonna keep doing this, making me tired, and you ain't no baby, you ain't getting no older, and you still got a slave doing YouTube videos, because this is hard, doing YouTube video to make a living when you can't even got nobody to watch your kids while you do it. Make that make sense. Let that resonate. Don't make no sense.
Use her like the way he did for not 1 or 2, but 20 years.
20
Peach
years.
implicitly gives him more reasons not to take her seriously, given how effortlessly she gave in over the years, which makes him believe she isn't serious about their divorce.
What a bowl. Hold up. Let me rewind that.
Peach implicitly gives him more reasons not to take her seriously, given how effortlessly she gave in over the years, which...
Look at him. Big ass belly, holding a doggone another bowl, eating. Food in that casino is his love. He don't love you, Peaches. Miss McIntyre. Hello, Miss McIntyre. You there? Miss McIntyre. Miss McIntyre. Hello. I'm just trying to check you on Miss McIntyre. Miss McIntyre. That man don't want you. Simple as that.
Which makes him believe she isn't serious about their divorce at all.
I feel
No.
like I'm never gonna leave him. I'm not serious about divorcing him, just like many of you. But I just want you all to know I am serious. I really want to leave my husband, and I truly want to get divorced. I am divorcing this man. I am going to escape this. It is challenging. I've been with Wood since I was 16 years old. I lost my virginity to Wood. All 7 of my children are from Wood, from my husband.
At times, she often conflicts with her own decisions. One day,
That
she
big
wants
ass
to
bow.
escape the toxic hold he has on her, and the very next day, she hopes for the best in him, deep down expecting him to get his act together so they can be the best family emotionally and financially.
Wood, if you just
He ain't gonna do that.
consistently, not just for 2 days or
Do it for the
2
vibe.
weeks to get
I
back on
ain't gonna
Peach
do it.
McIntyre.
Do it for the vibe. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vibe. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vibe. I ain't gonna do it. And he ain't either.
But consistently get it together. How phenomenal we could be as a family. How great our children would be. How great you and I could be. How much money we could make. Like, it could be a great life.
Not only
And
that,
she ain't
Wood has been
lying.
actively trying to move back in by deliberately moving some of his belongings around their house. While he may not be serious about the divorce, Peach appears bothered by his actions.
To help you. Like, you really don't need this man. Don't let him come back in your house. His stuff's still in here, but he started moving stuff in. I'm like, Wood, what is you doing? You're not moving back in here.
Oh,
He's
yes,
like,
he
"I'm
is."
letting you. We ain't breaking up. You ain't never leaving me.
Why does
See?
Wood continue to hang around his family when he rarely expresses the care they deserve? The fact that he was not paying any bills became his routine, and Peach, for a fact, hated to witness him do nothing while sleeping for several hours.
See?
And now the current time is 8:49 a.m. and Wood is still asleep.
See?
All of the children are awake and Wood is still on the couch sleep. I would lie and say, I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it bothers me because you broke. You did not pay any bills.
Yep.
You don't have any money. Why are you sleeping so long? Like, get up. Let's get going. Get out
Yep.
with your kids, or just get out with yourself and make some shit happen.
Thank
And he
you.
don't, and that infuriates me. But anyways, he eventually got up. He started barbecuing and he cut the grass.
No one knows
See?
why Peach still lets him be around while continuing to complain about him being there and sleeping on the couch. If someone truly wanted to end things, they would have done it already.
Been
She
done
says
it.
all the right things, but her actions suggest otherwise.
Thank
He
you.
said, I don't get it. Why is you starting with me? You just let people on the internet get in your head and you just start with me.
Wood talks about how he's a responsible father, unlike most men. Though
Responsible.
deep down, even he knows that's not the reality.
Thank you.
Peach clearly doesn't want to make any moves and continues to come up with weak excuses to justify Wood's presence in her life. Throughout her life, she's had different reasons, pregnancy being one of them. However, the reason she's giving now is fairly new.
Listen, it is so important to get to know people's family history before dating them,
Yep.
before falling in love with them. Young girls that's watching me, so important, because when I look at my relationship with my husband, it's really like the relationship his parents had.
One might wonder what Wood's mom has to do with Peach and the decisions she makes in her life.
Right.
Peach is not only documenting her life for the public, but also exposing Wood's mom's business. In one of her next videos, she began defending Wood over how much money she makes, which clearly tells she doesn't want to let go of him, even though he shows no signs of changing. However, she said she doesn't help him with his channel in any way because of the way he treats her. At
Yes,
this
you
point,
do.
Peach was getting a significant amount of hate from her viewers who are tired of hearing her complain about her issues without taking any action.
There you
Even
go.
though her relationship didn't seem to be going anywhere. While she was already dealing with other problems, TikTok permanently banned her account in 2023,
Oh.
even though she had $9,000 in it, and this wasn't the first time that's happened.
I just hit 548,000 followers on TikTok. The bitches just took my TikTok again with all my money in it again.
They did that
If
to
you're
me
wondering
too.
whether Peach got her money back from her previous times the account was banned, the answer is no, she didn't.
I don't lie. I don't do skits.
I don't make up lies to sell stuff. I've never had to do that. I never had to fudge the numbers and say, oh, let me change. I never had to do that. Always been real. My TikTok is gone. I can't log into my TikTok. Look.
I feel you. I've been through it too.
After going through it all, from her husband to her mom to her business, she says she's finally got her life together. And no, Wood hasn't moved out yet, if you're wondering. Peach seems like she's always got one thing after another going on. Like how she next had a major conflict with her family. She insists she didn't start the drama. If anything, it was her family who did, and it all began with her mom's fight at the casino. It wasn't just her mother. Her brother and sister also stepped in to publicly shame her, accusing her of lying about everything, especially her claims involving their mother. Treasy never accepted these allegations and continued to call them made-up stories. Peach admits she could have stayed quiet, but she chose not to. She says she stands by everything she said so far and claims it's all true. Things got way out of hand, and Peach ended up calling Child Protective Services, CPS, on her brother, and she defended herself by saying it was because her nephew had witnessed a lot, especially his mother constantly being in and out of jail. She said that although she had experienced poverty and homelessness, she always had her children's backs. However, that wasn't the case for her nephew. He allegedly had no one to care for him, and her brother was equally neglectful. At one point, everything got to Peach, and she began to blame herself for all the ongoing problems. Her being unloved during childhood seems to have played a major role in why she feels this way. Although she wasn't spoiled as a child, she found her own ways to make and save money, unlike her siblings who had their own issues. Yet she was still looked down upon and unloved. This treatment traumatized her, and she doesn't seem to have made peace with it. Peach being bullied by her family wasn't new. It goes back as far as her childhood days, when she was consistently teased, which eventually led her to cut ties with them.
I would have too.
I would have cut ties with them too.
I want to jump in the ocean and I can't swim.
Oh,
when I was 8
girl,
years old.
you need to go and see a psych.
And it was because.
Okay, y'all. I just want to stop this to say, if you need a psychiatrist, if you feel like you need to hurt yourself, if you feel depressed and you need to be on some sort of medication, if you feel too anxious, if you feel irritated, please go and see a doctor, a psychiatrist. Get some help, because you do not want to have them kind of thoughts. You really don't. It's not good.
I was constantly being teased, like, you fat, Big Bertha, big My mama scrubbing my neck with alcohol, but she wait until we get in front of everybody and be like, your neck's so dirty. You so dirty. I just been so dirty.
Aww.
I literally just been so dirty.
Oh my God, that traumatized her.
Y'all, lately that's been bothering me. It's like, you literally made me take baths in your dirty bath water.
That was sad.
And then when we would get in front of people, Tracy, you would literally be like, you so dirty. Look at your neck. Your neck's so black and dirty.
Oh.
And then you would take the alcohol and scrub my neck.
The back and forth between Peach and Tracy doesn't seem to be ending. Both of them share similar traits, constantly tarnishing each other's reputations, and they don't seem very different from one another.
2 hours ago, she uploading old videos, I guess, to show she's unbothered. And I realized we got fucking played. Listen, when I say we got played, my mom is a narcissist. This is something I know. I know y'all like to say that I'm the narcissist on social media, but it's my mama. My mama is a narcissist. I read books about it. I watch videos on it. My mama is a narcissist. I just was not talking to my mother. The only people in my family I speak to is my brother and my sister.
Let's not forget that the CPS issue isn't over yet, and this won't be the last time CPS makes an appearance in this story, and this story just gets darker. Cousins violating young children and her grandma silencing Peach from calling CPS on their family is very concerning. Peach witnessed it firsthand, and this could very well be just one of many such incidents. At the very least, Wood pulling himself together made things a bit easier for Peach emotionally.
So I'm thinking Wood is getting himself together. He's really fighting for his family. He buying the kids souvenirs. Like, I'm happy. I can't believe this, right? My son said, my daddy didn't buy this. I said, what you mean your daddy didn't buy this? Their daddy gone. He done dropped them off. He gone. He didn't think about me. He gone. I said, what you mean your daddy didn't buy this? He said, the lady that go to Choice School, the lady that work at Choice School, the lady that's in McIntyre class, she gave us all this for free.
Oh, so he ain't bought nothing.
She gave us all this for free. Her and my dad was talking, and she was smiling, and she let us get all this stuff for free. When I tell y'all, I broke down. I broke down. My mama had to come get me off the floor. My mama had to come take my kids to...
Wood made it official that he wanted to come back to his family and that he misses his kids and having his family around. And just when you thought things are getting slightly better, here's the next twist.
So anyways, I end up letting Wood come over to our new house, and he said how he want to be a family and he missed me and the kids, yada, 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 yada. Of course, me being a dummy I am, I fall for it. I love my husband at the time. He my baby daddy. I wanted to work. I would love to be a family with this man. I love him, right? When Wood come back, I catch Wood. I'm in the bed laying down like sleep, and I get up.
Love don't pay no bills. What's love got to do? Got to do with it, girl. Love don't pay no bills. You need to get rid of it. I don't know why you keep taking that's.
Because Wood not in the bed with me, I go in the kitchen and find Wood on the phone with another girl.
See that? Whose fault is that? That's your fault. Tell him to get out there with that woman. You let him use you. You everything you get, you deserve. Because you should not let that man use you like that. Unless you like it.
Wood allegedly went on dates with different women while Peach was with 7 children of theirs, wanted to interact with no men, and always hoped for her husband to return back to the family. Even after that, Peach attempted to fix things with Wood and tried to mellow down the situation, but then this happened. Wood being with another woman clearly wasn't just a one-time thing, but Peach kept forgiving him anyway. The fact that she still wants her marriage to work and continues to expect love from Wood is quite sad. She doesn't seem ready to let go of this toxic relationship anytime soon. Even the bare minimum that Wood does seems to impress Peach, like this.
So it's like, I don't got nobody. My auntie Nene is no longer my nanny. Like, I don't have nobody. I just gotta feel this, you know? And just be done. But the next day, I ain't been asleep all night. I break down, I call Wood. I don't got no support. I call Wood. I'm like, I'm tired. Can you please come get your kids? I can't sleep. And I need to go to sleep. My body just shutting down. Please, Wood. He was like, okay, I'm coming. Like, this man will break me down, then save me. Like, it's sick.
Love his balls. Sorry ass.
Or am I the villain? Definitely not the victim.
Given how volatile her mental state appears, she definitely seems like someone who could benefit from seeing a therapist. Well, the allegations against Wood about having affairs with other people haven't come to an end yet. And this time she was let down by the very 2 people she had the most faith in. Barbie, her braider, who helped her recover from depression and heal her femininity, explained to Peach the importance of self-worth and prioritizing herself, only to end up giving her just another reason to break down. This moment added to years of pain from Peach's childhood and toxic relationships. It felt like every time she trusted someone, they let her down. She was ready to let go and file for a divorce, and she ended up cutting her hair to release all the pent-up anger. Later, she confirmed that Barbie, her braider, did nothing wrong, and that it was Wood who hit on her and initiated inappropriate conversations.
Wow.
Barbie even confronted Peach about her husband to prevent things from escalating between them. She also started booking appointments with Barbie to get her hair done and put the past behind them because it wasn't Barbie's fault at all. The way Wood just sat there while Peach confronted the internet about his potential affair that he initiated says it all. He doesn't show an ounce of regret, and it seems like he's just yet again going to hurt Peach over and over.
Continuously.
Is this his way of telling Peach that he just doesn't want her anymore?
Yep.
It looks though no one seems to respect Peach's boundary, including her mother, by doing this.
Girl, you better watch your mouth.
Tracy.
Yes, her mother showed up unannounced, and Peach didn't want her husband or children to open the door for her.
How do we get to my mom showing up to my house unannounced and me refusing to open the door or allow my husband or children to open the door?
Peach knew Tracy wouldn't show up without a reason, and that reason was anything but checking in to see if they were doing all right.
My mom asked me for money.
However, many of her viewers took Tracy's side, saying she didn't show up unannounced for money because Peach hadn't answered her call. Still, she only truly knows what's going on behind closed doors. Peach shows double standards. If only she would establish strong boundaries with Wood the way she does with her mother. And she doesn't stop complaining about her mother after.
See?
I called CPS on my mama them. CPS showed up with questions about the abuse. Is abuse. Y'all do know that, right? And my mama made me lie to them. She said, you better tell them that your ass lied. They're going to take your baby. Tell them that you lied because you're trying to get Section 8. I had to tell them people I was lying.
Peach talks about the pain she feels from her family's past. She says people often blame her and say she's the problem, but she knows she's not. Her mother and family treated her badly, which hurt her deeply.
Yeah.
Even though she wants to heal and move on, she still struggles with these feelings and how her childhood affects her life now. At the same time, she's upset that some people don't understand her or believe her story. After all, it is the internet, and most are in it for the money.
There you go.
She crazy. She dumb. She had an IEP. I never been in a remedial class in my life.
With everything going on, Peach admitted she's been seriously depressed and is trying to heal on her own. And part of Peach's healing journey included spending more time with her family, trying to rebuild what was broken. Wood was around during this time too, still part of her life, which probably makes her feel better. Peach also seems to be working things out with Wood, and for now, they appear to be relatively happy together.
Okay.
Well, that peace didn't last long.
See?
Soon enough, Peach was back to venting about Wood again, something that at this point hardly surprises her audience. Many of her viewers are growing tired of the constant cycle, watching her complain about how Wood drives her crazy, while knowing she ultimately holds the power to walk away but chooses not to.
See?
You got to take them to school or you got to get choice. Like, this is unfair. Our agreement is that you get choice in the mornings and you take choice to school and shit. Choice is out here flipping out. I don't have time for the drama. I'm already frustrated. And that could be another reason why Choice flipping out, because he see I'm flipping out, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, man, I'm coming. You always starting with me. You just be starting with me. Starting with you?
Right. You ain't dish.
I cannot make this up. I don't
Me
understand.
either.
Like,
And that wasn't the
you
only
both.
video.
so Peach Patch, today I am so frustrated with my husband and with my kids, but mostly my husband. My husband and my kids is getting on my nerves this morning.
In the meantime, someone ended up calling CPS on Peach. Although the report turned out to be false, the fact that someone involved CPS in her life deeply bothered her.
I'm gonna put you hoes in jail.
See?
I
Making
am
false
going to
reports.
put you in jail. Calling CPS and making false statements
is illegal.
People shouldn't do
It
that.
don't matter what state you in, ho. You gonna go to jail. Yeah.
And that wasn't the only report. The call also raised concerns
see
about
that?
possible alcohol abuse by her husband, Wood, even though the claims were untrue.
See?
Peach and Wood take their children on trips, keep their pantry stocked, and never leave them alone, yet somehow, CPS has shown up at Peach's home around 4 times now, and she
See?
suspects she knows exactly who's reporting her to CPS.
The girl, her name is Alicia Mann. She lives in another state. I already gave this information to CPS previously. She keep making phone calls like this on me and other content creators.
This
Haters.
constant appearance of CPS at Peach's doorstep seems to really bother her, and understandably so, as it's starting to feel like straight-up harassment. While CPS is just doing its job and isn't necessarily to blame, it's still uncomfortable and frustrating to repeatedly answer to different officers about false allegations. Given the situation, Peach decided to speak up. She made it clear that she would continue posting videos despite the false allegations, because at the end of the day, social media is her job. She refuses to let the constant reports stop her from doing what she does for a living.
You need to get off social media. You need to quit. You need to get a job and get. I'm not gonna quit posting on social media. I did not do anything wrong. Have I ever posted a video of me abusing my kids?
But it didn't stop there. Someone kept calling CPS on her repeatedly, without giving her a break. Each time, Peach had to face the stress and frustration all over again, even though nothing ever came of the accusations. Eventually, the CPS situation finally came to an end. But not long after, Peach surprised everyone with another unexpected announcement.
This is going to be my 8th child, and I will need help with a baby name, I think.
Yes, she's pregnant with her 8th child and is about to have a baby shower. This time, she's expecting twins.
Oh, girl, you about to have twins.
I'm having a twin pregnancy.
She got her life somewhat back together. Now she's expecting twins and even forgave the man who potentially cheated on her. But when it comes to her mother, she still won't let go of the grudge.
Oh
Peach
my
has
God.
reportedly had no contact with Tracy for over a year. Maybe this is her way of healing. But many wonder if she can forgive a man who not only cheated but also assaulted
scream
her
so
mother.
loud.
Shouldn't Tracy get another chance too? Peach seems to forget that during her 6th pregnancy, it was her mother who showed up at the hospital, not Wood. Now she openly disrespects Tracy. She may not have been the perfect mother, but she never publicly shamed Peach or caused her harm. That support, especially in moments when no one else was there, is something viewers haven't forgotten, even if Peach has. Peach took to social media to clear the air about her pregnancy. She's now expecting her 8th and 9th children, twins, and she's frustrated by people claiming her mother is excited and supportive. According to Peach, that's far from the truth.
I seen that video because y'all hoes kept tagging me. I say, now this hoe, no, she lying. That hoe would have been, you don't need no more kids. The nigga don't got no job. What you gonna do with another baby? You just got evicted. What you gonna do? 2 babies? That's ridiculous. You need to tie your goddamn...
Mind
That's
your
how that
own
conversation would have
business.
went in the real world. Y'all could let a hoe get on camera.
She says that for every single pregnancy, her family has criticized her, not supported her. From the very first child to now, Peach claims she's been judged, shamed, and told she didn't need more kids, not congratulated. She recalls being kicked out of her mom's house during her first pregnancy and being talked about badly during others, like with her daughter, Gorgeous.
When I got pregnant with my first baby number 1, to put me out for 2 weeks. I couldn't come stay in her house for 2 weeks. She did not talk to me, and I just had to live at my baby daddy's house.
Peach
Don't
also
make
made
no
it clear
sense.
she takes care of all 7 of her children, with or without help. And even if she's struggling now, she believes her situation will improve. She says she's determined to succeed no matter what people think or say, and she's not afraid of starting over or being underestimated.
I take care of all 7 of them. Whether a nigga help me or don't help me, I take care of all 7 of them. So I don't care what nobody got to say about me. And even if I was in a 1-bedroom, that's okay. What goes down can always come up. Just like I said, what goes up gotta come down. What goes down can always come up. I'm not worried. I'm finna be rich. I get me until the end of the year.
While scrolling through TikTok one day, Peach came across a video of a woman who was 36 weeks pregnant. The woman was overwhelmed, saying she was broke and didn't have much prepared for the baby. Peach clicked into the comments, and to her surprise, tons of women were sharing the same story. Pregnant, broke, and scared. That's when Peach decided to step in with her signature unfiltered advice based on real-life experience. Then she reminded everyone about another key resource: hospital social workers. Hospitals have access to donated funds and resources. They can help with rent, give one a crib, a car seat, and potentially get them connected with programs like Healthy Start or local charities. Peach's cycle is too easy to keep track of.
That's nice.
It's either her having beef with her mother or with Wood. This time Wood made the cut, and he actually gave her a reason to start a fight, if anything. She caught Wood cheating on her with another woman while she was still pregnant.
That?
She decided to keep the kids in daycare while she worked and not rely on Wood for anything at all.
I'm going to put my kids in daycare. I'm going to keep trying to work.
That's what you need to do.
This break me. And somebody cheating on you don't hurt. A nigga knowing like, oh, Wood, when the bitch don't hurt. What hurts is you least expecting it. You thinking like, we straight, we good.
The way she barely even reacted shows she's so done with Wood, at least for now. She trusted Wood whenever he was out, never called him or asked where he was or what he was doing, because that's how much she trusted him, even with his history of cheating.
Like, I trust my husband. My husband go out every Friday. His nights out. I don't call him. I don't bother him. He went out last night. I didn't bother him. I don't bother him.
She says she found a condom wrapper in her husband Wood's truck. And get this, she wasn't even snooping. According to her, a random woman at Publix casually pointed out something in the truck, and that's when Peach saw it.
I really did find that condom wrapper in my husband's truck. Like, the lady at Publix, I feel like she the one found it, because she the one had me look right there and just was like, I hope it's all right.
As for what she's gonna do about it, not much, at least not in the dramatic reactionary way she used to. Peach openly admits she's been there before, putting him out, fighting, bleaching clothes, slashing tires, all of it. But she says she's grown past that now. With 2 more babies on the way, her focus is on staying calm, stacking money, and protecting her peace. Later, she went to the hospital all by herself and had to go through an emergency C-section. And guess what? Wood wasn't around.
See?
Wood came to the hospital after their children's birth. Now that she's back home after giving birth, she's set to save her failing marriage yet again. However, Wood still seems defiant. He's helping with the kids and staying sober, but apparently not faithful. She even says she gave him freedom and didn't check in on him because she trusted him. Now that trust is broken again.
See?
With 7 children at home and newborn twins in the NICU, pressure is immense. She says that while she's constantly showing up for everyone, her kids, her husband, the newborns, she doesn't feel supported in return. Despite being less than a month postpartum from having twins, she's still the one cleaning the house, cooking meals, and holding the family together.
Don't make no sense.
The breaking point comes when she finally arrives home after an emotionally and physically exhausting day. Her husband, fully dressed, is heading out to the casino. He hasn't contributed to the household financially in months, and every bit of money she gives him ends up gambled away.
Don't make no sense.
Although their marriage continues to be on and off, Peach and Wood are still together, working to make it last as they raise the 9 children they share. Nevertheless, this isn't the end of Peach McIntyre. Subscribe to...
Oh my God, that was good. And for my final thoughts, I just feel like don't let nobody use you like that. Please get help if you're depressed, you need help. It's a lot of resources. I will link some in below. Give me a second. I'll link things in the description box for people that's depressed, because you don't have to live like that. Suicidal, all that. Just please get help, and don't let a man use you like this and keep knocking you up with babies. Don't do that, because it's all about him. The more kids you get, the more problems you'll have, and the more food and food stamps he'll eat. Make that make sense. Let that resonate with you. All right, guys, I love you guys. I might try to do one more live if my daughter let me. And I see you guys in a little bit. Love you.